Hi friends, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to cover up blemishes, and I'm perfect to show you this because I got a lot right now. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get your skin looking like this to this, making your skin look super smooth, not cakey, and look like skin. So if you're interested in learning how to do that, then let's get right into it. It's important that you do your skin prep before any makeup, so make sure you do your skincare before this. I already have. The very first thing we're gonna do is apply a primer. The primer that I like to use is the Milk Hydrogrip primer. This primer is really grippy. It's gonna grip onto your makeup and make it last a long time, which are perfect for blemishes that are hard to cover, or sometimes when the makeup starts to lift off the blemishes, so this is gonna be perfect for it. So I just like to start with one pump. One pump is a perfect amount, and I just like to distribute it throughout my fingers. And I really like to press this primer into the skin. I feel like pressing instead of swiping just gives you better results. I feel like sometimes when you swipe product into the skin instead of pat it, you can kind of get texture and uneven application. So just pressing this in. Now with this primer, you should actually let it sit on your skin for like a minute to 2 minutes before you apply anything else. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a hot minute. This next product I love. It's actually the J.Cat concealer. This is the Staysurance concealer. This baby is water sealed, zero smudge concealer. I've been using this product for over a year now. I started using it during quarantine when I started to get maskne. This puppy has wonderful coverage and really does last on the skin. So I like to apply this before a foundation, just kind of as a spot concealer. I find that using a concealer before a foundation helps minimize any cakiness because you can really layer it on super discreetly. So I'm gonna take my concealer and I'm gonna spot conceal. This is another product that I like to let marinate on my skin before I blend it in. So I'm just gonna give it like about a minute-ish and just give it a second to sink into the skin. If you let it settle onto the skin and kind of like really secure that coverage first, you're gonna get best coverage. Now I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in. I'm gonna use my BH Cosmetics number 4 brush, which is, in my opinion, one of the best concealer brushes ever. And BH Cosmetic brushes are super affordable, so I would invest. It's got this perfect little dome top, and it's the perfect density to apply product and blend it out while keeping that coverage. Super important to mention that when you're blending out your concealer, you tap it instead of swipe it or buff it. Tapping it is really going to allow you to maintain that coverage that you want. Now it is time for foundation. I really like using the Pure Cosmetics 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer. It has a pump as well as a doe foot applicator, but I really only use the doe foot applicator. I just like being able to disperse the product on my skin in a thin layer rather than pumping it on and kind of dispersing there. You can do that with a pump, like pump it on your hand and then disperse it, but I don't know. I just like what I like. This I like to apply over the areas that I really feel like I need it most, and then I'll just blend it in after. Yeah, we look crazy, but yeah, it's another product that I really feel like it does its best performance when you let it sit on the skin and dry up a little bit first and then you blend it out. I definitely feel like it gives you the best coverage and just an overall better finish. So we're gonna let this sit for a second. I'm gonna sit here looking a little cray-cray, and we're gonna blend it out. To blend this foundation out, I'm gonna be using the BH Cosmetics number 1 brush. And again, we wanna pat this into the skin instead of swiping it. This brush I really feel like allows you to get like all over your face really fast. So we've got our coverage looking super good. Our skin doesn't look cakey. It looks very skin-like. The next step I like to do is take a damp beauty sponge and really just go over and pick up any excess product that you may have on the skin. This also allows you to blend out any brush marks that you may have on your skin from the brush. Another great thing about doing your concealer before your foundation is your foundation will give you one overall color on your face. So if your concealer doesn't like match your skin perfectly, or maybe it's a different color from the foundation, your foundation is going to cover everything and just make it all one color that fits. And so with that being said, I'm going to use this and use it as concealer just under my eyes, and I don't have to use a lot because the rest of my face is already concealed. So I'm just gonna use, you know, a little bit, or what I consider a little bit. I'm gonna let it marinate under my eyes for just a bit, and then I'm gonna blend it out with a sponge. Okay, the next step is to set your base. I actually like using a foundation powder for this. I feel like it gives that really finely milled texture to really set the skin. It's perfect for all over and under the eyes. So the one that I've been liking to use is the Hello Happy Powder Foundation from Benefit Cosmetics. You can tell I really like it because I've hit pan on it. I like taking the same damp beauty sponge and really just getting that in there like such, and then I'll just start to set my face. This powder gives a really smooth texture to the skin, so it's perfect for under the eyes and any areas that you may struggle with pores. And I find that using a damp sponge really just melts the powder into the skin, whereas using a brush kind of, you can go a little bit heavier. Plus, this obviously gives you a little bit more coverage. Now at this point, I like to use my setting spray. I like to lock everything in, and for that I'm going to be using the Tarte Stay Spray. Another really amazing one is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, which I have because we love setting spray in here. This I like to spray pretty generously. I don't think there's a thing as too much setting spray, so I just kind of go ham on it. Then I like to take my damn sponge again, the side without any powder on it, so the blank side, and kind of just pounce everything into the skin. So now that we're at this point, blush, bronzer, highlight, all that good stuff, you can do whatever you want. Whatever works for you, feel free to do so, but really you can wear whatever you want and whatever is flattering on you. So I'm just gonna apply some blush and bronzer, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. For the cheeks, I use the Melt Sculpt Stack, the light medium bronzer, followed by the Lynx Blushlight, and then for blush I just used Honey Thief from Melt. The lashes are Glamdrip lashes, which are like the best lashes ever. They're seriously so comfortable and last forever. When I was moving, I packed up all my lashes and only had one set of lashes, and it literally lasted me like 2 or 3 weeks, like no joke. And we love to support small businesses, so Glamdrip lashes will be linked down below. You can use my code Danny for money off. So this is the finished look. It gives you a really nice skin-like finish. Like, it still gives you radiance to the skin. Doesn't make you look too flat or fake or cakey or anything. Really just gives you that beautiful skin-like finish with basically just making it look like you have perfect skin, which who doesn't want that? If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you think of this look. Thank you so much for watching. My social medias will be linked down below, including my Instagram if that's something that you would like to follow. And comment down below what videos you'd like to see from me next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.